Greetings and welcome back once again to the garden. Today's offering is quite appropriate for a cool, rainy autumn day in the Poconos. Troegs Leaf Seeker. We're getting a decent amount of IPAs, I noticed, coming out this year in the fall time. Generally, it's more of the Oktoberfest, malty, pretzely, pumpkin-y, whatever kind of season. But this year, it seems like brewers are really starting to take the idea of an autumn-themed IPA quite seriously. And for me, so far, this is definitely one of the top IPAs that's specifically a fall seasonal that I've tried. And it's really interesting. It's a complex blend between the Chinook CTZ, which is the Citron, El Dorado, and Citra hops. So this really is one of those beers that I've never quite tried something that's like this, because it blends those hops with more typical Pilsner and Vienna malts. So it's really something that goes both with tradition and also kind of swims upstream of it a little bit. And we know that is one of Randy's favorite things in the garden. So I'm pretty excited and looking forward to trying this one here in the garden with you and show you exactly what it is that I really like about this. Also, making a little appearance, Squeeze Cat, still hanging in there. I closed my laptop on him the other day and I felt so bad. So let's give it a look, shall we? I like the way that Troegs packages their offerings. You know, there's this little information bar on the side. I find that very handy as somebody who reviews beers. It gives me instant place to go for information. It's a 6.5% alcohol by volume. And an 89 on Beer Advocate, which to me is fantastic. You know, like 89 is great. So here's the pour. A little bit of gas escaping from the top of the bottle there. Very nice. Ooh. Okay, so it's actually lighter in color than I remember. I know I've poured one of these out before. I've full disclosure, I've had 1 6-pack of this so far this year. Okay, well, look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's a gorgeous, like, pale yellowish with a little bit of something extra going on in there. There's just a little hint of maybe like some type of, like a leaf, autumn leaf color. Like an ambery, off copper kind of hue. It's really attractive, and there's a good amount of effervescence leading to about a 1-finger head. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not in any way. It's actually really nice looking. Quite inviting. Not too special, I guess you could say, but for an IPA, you know, it's definitely doesn't look like an IPA. Not that I'm used to, so let's give it a try, shall we? Aroma of very light fruit, like a mango-y kind of a thing. And not much else. Yeah, the aroma's kind of meh. It's not bad. It's a good kind of pleasant aroma. It's just not particularly special, in my opinion. Here we go. Going in. Yeah, that's where this beer shines. The flavor of this guy, it is really something special. This is like no other autumn beer I have ever tried, dear viewers of the channel. It has something for everyone. Like, it is malty, but not too malty. It's fruity, but not too fruity. It's got the crispness of a lager, almost, but the flavor of an ale. Like, this thing, it ticks a lot of boxes. It really is a fantastic autumn themed IPA. One of those things that up until now I've kind of been like, well, it's sort of a gimmicky thing that companies do around this time of year, just to say, oh, we have a spooky ghost IPA or whatever. No shade to that Ghost Tracks that we did the other day, by the way. That was still fantastic. Good job, Cape May. But this, it really does remind me of like a crisp autumn day and going around and watching the leaves change. That's what it reminds me of. They put you in mind with the bottle art, and then they deliver on the flavor. Troegs really, 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 I gotta say, they knocked it out with this one. This is one of my favorite autumn IPAs. Full stop. I would recommend this to anybody who wants to try something a little different around this time of year and getting tired of the pumpkin and the pretzel and the blah, blah, blah. This is different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so in conclusion, if you're anywhere near Hershey, Pennsylvania, I would suggest stop by their brewery because I love it. Troegs has a really superior setup and some fantastic stuff going on all year round. And this one, for me, is like a kind of a sleeper. Like the first time I tried this, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then the second or third time I tried it, I was like, yeah, this is damn good. This is really, really something I would pound if it wasn't, 6.4, 6.5%. So for me, this one I would say is definitely a winner. And I hope to see you again in the garden. Auf Wiedersehen!